Hello, this is Devin with HDpiano.com, and in this video I'll be showing you an easy version of What a Wonderful World. Sounds like this. Into the verse. So this is the simple approach, but taking these same shapes, we can approach them with arpeggios as well. So we'll be looking at both of those options. All right, so we're going to focus in this video just on that verse. And of course, we'll be learning the rest of the song over at HDpiano.com. You might notice that I wasn't playing the melody. That's because this is an accompaniment version, meaning you can sing on top of it or you can play it with a singer. But if you want to play the melody on the piano, we have a separate video, a separate version with a lesson for that. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, let's knock this intro out and then we'll break things down. So I've got my left hand here on F and my right hand on C, F, and A. Now if you did learn the melody version, it's the same intro. Left hand's not going to change. Thumb on F for 2 bars. Right hand, first chord C, F, A, and then we're going to take that down to B flat, D, and G. Those are our first 2 chords. Just make sure you got that transition down. And once you're comfortable and you feel like you know where each of those chords lies and what it feels like beneath your fingers, we can add the 3rd chord, which is D, G, and B flat. So all we're doing is taking this B flat and putting it up here. And then we bring it back to F, the first chord. First chord, second chord, 3rd chord, and back to the first chord. That's the harmony of the intro. That's what the chords look like, but we need to add a little rhythm. So here's what the intro looks like with rhythm. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're comfortable alternating between the top 2 notes of the chord, F and A, and C in the thumb. And you can do that as slow as you need to, making sure your hand's nice and relaxed. Try it with the 2nd chord. Try it with the 3rd chord. It's a very common piano pattern, so the more you practice this, the better off you'll be. And then finally, we can add the rhythm. So this song is at 72 beats per minute. That's the tempo. And it's a swing feel, meaning that if we're playing 8th notes in the right hand, we're going to feel this kind of lilt, this swing feel. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, that would be a straight feel. We're going to feel a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So each beat is divided up into 3. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're feeling this underlying kind of triplet feel, and that's what gives us that swing feel. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Again, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. So that's the intro. We'll move right along. What I showed you first there for the verse was just quarter notes in the right hand. But beneath that, I want you to be thinking, oh, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, right? Still feeling those triplets. And that will allow you to kind of weave in and out of the triplet approach effortlessly. But let's actually check out these notes and see what's going on. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. So I got F in the left, down the octave now in my pinky. So we started here, now I'm down here. A, C, and F in the right. Next chord, left hand's going to come up to A, and right hand's going to come down into E. F changes to E, but these two notes stay the same. Now real quick, I just want to talk about the left hand. All right, so what am I doing? Why does it sound so muddy and messy? Well, if you keep your left hand on these 5 notes, for the first 4 measures of the verse, you will not need to move your left hand. F, A, B flat, A, G, F, A, and D. That's the bass line. So the chords on top of that are F, A minor, like we learned, and then we're just gonna bump it up to B flat here. B flat, same shape here, B flat, D, and F, and then we're gonna come right back down to our A minor shape, A, C, and E. So that's our first 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, left hand's gonna go down to G, but right hand is gonna go back up to that B flat chord. This gives us a G minor 7. G in the left, B flat, D, and F in the right. So the next 2 measures look like this. So G minor 7, and then we keep the F on top, but everything else moves down a note. So we have F now, A, C, keeping that F on top. Make sure you got that transition to here. And now it's like we're gonna go to A minor, but we're gonna play a C sharp instead. So A, C sharp, E with A in the left, and then keeping the A and the thumb here, left hand comes up to D, A, D, and F in the right. All right, so we've got 4 measures now of the verse. I'm gonna do it again real slow, all 4 measures, starting from F. I'll call out the chords as we go. 3, 4. To A minor, B flat, to A minor, G minor 7, F major, A major, C sharp, to D minor. Great. I'm gonna stop there and just talk about that alternate style that I showed you at the very beginning, which is adding the triplets. Right? Nothing's changing about my hand position, but I'm thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So instead of 1 and 2, we play the left and then we go up the chord and back down. 1 and 2 and that same pattern works for all of these chords because they're all just 1 note in the left with 3 notes in the right. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we get to this nice chord, D flat major. But I'm actually going to stop here because, I want to give you some time to process what we've learned here in this first part, and then we'll be picking up right where we left off in part 2. So there you have it. What a wonderful world. Easy accompaniment. All right, great job making it this far. If you're already at HDpiano.com, go ahead and click on part 2 to continue learning. And if you're not, head on over and you can get started learning the rest of this song. In the meantime, please send us your song ideas at requests.hdpiano.com. Follow us on social media so you can stay in the know about our upcoming lessons. And if you're on YouTube, drop us a comment below, like, subscribe. We love hearing from you guys. My name's Devin with HDpiano.com. We'll see you soon.